Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going wonderfully. It is early morning, not super early. I did get up super early and got to take some time for myself. Got to sit and get some stuff done at my desk, and I'm like, I need to get up and start filming. So when I started my channel, I wanted to film real life. I wanted to film like what it was really like for a mom of 10 kids and what she does all day. Like this was like when I was a mom, still a mom, but when I was a mom with all my little ones, like a long time ago when they were all at home, I remember thinking, wow, how great to get like a little glimpse of like what it was like in a large family, because there wasn't a lot of like, there's no internet, there was none of that to like be able to see like how other women do it. You just heard from other people, and if you were fortunate enough to have friends that had big families, you could glean some wisdom when you met them at the park or something, and that was awesome. There was a couple books out there that I had gotten, and I just like absorbed them all just to like learn and like get things. And then blogs became popular, and I started reading some blogs and getting information. I was like, okay, this is so great. So when the Lord, put on my heart to do this YouTube channel, I wanted it to be real life, and like real life in what I do, not just like one video a week, just like specialized, and specialized is good. I love to do specialized, love to do once a month freezer meals, once a month, whatever. But it doesn't always happen because it's like real life. It's like people say, a lot of people have asked, why aren't you doing freezer meals anymore? I love those because my life right now is not freezer meals. And that is quite all right. It's just, it's not so much about I'm doing videos to like just make content. I'm making videos to encourage other mamas out there, like other younger mamas, sometimes older mamas, just you in your daily life, because this is like what we do. This is like what a mom does with kids, or even sometimes they're just at home with like no kids. We're at home taking care of the home. We know if we have teenagers, we're doing running, we're doing things. The last few days, I feel my video's been real short, and I thought, wow, I didn't like do a whole lot in the video, but I'm like, that's okay, because this was life. Like yesterday, I made food, but I also took a lot of breaks, and I laid on my couch and I did a lot of running. I did a lot of time in the car, and I didn't take my camera. Sometimes I take my camera and do running, but I didn't. It's like we had to run, and then we had to run again, and then we had to run again. And I was like, okay, and we even ran last night. And so I was like, it was a lot of running, and that's okay. It's okay. That's what we do. So not everything was documented, but we got to have a good day. And so today I was like, all right, what am I going to do today? I should do something food bigger because I haven't filmed a lot this week, but I'm like, what am I going to do today? What's real life? And so my real life this week is still busy with what's going on. So I thought I still need food. We're going to have to eat today. So today's video, I'll have food in there. We're going to have food. And then I thought I've been looking, each week I've been trying to focus on a different area to deep clean because it is getting closer to the holidays. I know time is coming, and I would like to get my deep cleaning done before the holidays because I like to do it before, and then like after, in January, I clean everything really good too. So I've done 2 zones of my house. So I've got 2 more to do: upstairs, kitchen, dining room, and then downstairs. So I thought, why don't I focus on my kitchen and dining room today, get that done, kind of go through everything, wash curtains, all that good stuff. And then, and it's gonna be another busy day. I have to run. It's running. It's just when you have kids that are not driving, and teens, I think that's why parents let their teens drive super early. We would have gotten, our kids to drive earlier, but the way when everything happened, everything got put on hold. There was a waiting list for driver's ed, and the way we would do it and have to spend money and the time for the driving, there would only be a few months that Jaden would be driving before she turned 18. So we just decided to wait till she's 18. So that's what happens. But I now have 4 teenagers, right? I have 4 teenagers. Isn't that crazy? 4 teenagers, and they do things. So if you have 1 teenager, you know how busy you are, right? Every parent of a teenager knows how they're running. Now I've got 4 that are doing activities, 4 that are doing things. So I have to do the running for them, and I'm thankful for it. I'm glad I can do it. I'm glad I can be able to do that in their lives. We don't do everything. I'm able to take breaks, and I'm able to say no to some things, but it's just what life is right now. So today is going to be, I'm going to try to get my work done in the house. I'm thinking in my head, I was like, okay, how am I going to get something in? Because the last few days we did a lot of running, but I didn't film all of it. So I thought, I waited till I started getting going with my day. And then I lost a lot of those good filming hours in the early morning. Early morning when kids are asleep is a great time to film because they're sleeping and there's no interruptions. But when kids come, it's busy, and it's like I'm doing things and I'm focusing on them. And so I don't film a lot of that because it's life. I don't do a lot of my kids filming. YouTube has changed a lot of rules. My kids are getting older. They want more privacy, you know, all those good things of life, because they're now starting to get a mind of their own. They're starting to, you know, form the people they're going to be. So they're going to want a little bit more, like, not so much life on camera, which completely fine. I myself am putting myself on camera because I know that's what my role in life is to do right now. And so it's just, that's why I don't film a lot during the day. Just, that's what happens. So bulk of my filming is done in the early morning, which is good because then it gives me time to get that done, get me some stuff done, and then focus on all my other stuff because we have school. School takes time. It takes hours to do, so it's good. I will be able to be finished today. Focus on school for the kids, running kids to work, running kids to activities. Life, it's just what happens, but it's gonna be a good day today. So I'm gonna get moving. What I'm gonna focus on today is deep cleaning. I'm gonna start that right now. So I'm gonna clean my kitchen and dining room, which means start from the top down, wipe everything down, and then probably clean my curtains because I'm looking up. I don't usually, I think I maybe once a year clean my curtains. They need to be clean because there's dust on them. And then get that part done. Breakfast, I'm thinking to do omelets today. I haven't done omelets in a long time. So I was thinking to do some omelets for breakfast. And then dinner, yesterday we had the chicken curry. Oh, it was so good. So good, so delicious. So let me ask you, I could probably Google it right now, but let me ask you. Curry, sometimes usually made with chickpeas, right? Or like an Indian curry. Okay, we made it with chicken. Is curry ever made with steak? I don't know these things. I'm sure it is because we had those steak pieces and we put those in the curry. So good. So yeah, one of our new favorite, and a lot of the kids ate it. I was very surprised. And they liked it. So curry is on our list. That was just an easy meal. So I need to get the cans. It's coconut cream. I usually get them at our Asian market. They're like $3.60 a can. I looked on Amazon and I think you can get a whole bunch for like 20 or 12 of them for $22. So I thought maybe I'll just have it shipped from there. So we'll see. But that was really good dinner. Very good dinner. Very simple, but delicious. Steak pieces were good. Curry was good. I'm like, oh, really good. We actually came home yesterday after we had to do some running at nighttime, and I had another bowl. I'm like, that was such good food. So good dinner. So today, so yesterday I was thinking about it. I thought, why didn't I do, I don't know, in my mind I had kielbasa, and I thought, why don't I do some jambalaya? So I'm going to do jambalaya. It's not real jambalaya. For you in Louisiana that make jambalaya, it's not your version. It's Amy's version, which is basically some sausage cut up, like kielbasa, chicken, and then rice and some spices to make it. Basically Cajun seasoning. And it's good, easy. It can go in my pressure cooker, or maybe I'll cook it on the stove, we'll see. And the kids like it. So I'm gonna do that for dinner tonight. So, and I'm gonna refill my snack bins over here. They're doing so good, not destroying the snack bins. There's still stuff in there. Proud of my kiddos. But I've got snacks from the hallway. I kind of went through the hallway this morning, didn't film that, and kind of took a few things out of there to put over here so they get eaten up, because they really don't go over there, which is awesome. They came to me, they're like, what snacks can we have? And I was like, go look in the pantry. They're like, well, which one? I'm like, I don't know, anyone you want to look in. So that one is looking really good, not too bad. So I pulled out the snack kind of stuff so we can kind of use up a few things. So I'm going to put it over here. So when they go to find a snack, it's in the pantry. And then we're going to clean today. It's going to be a great day. It's wonderful. Deep cleaning Thursday. Good to get your stuff done. Get yourself a list. Get yourself a plan. I am going to keep talking. I know, I'm sorry. If you don't like the talking, fast forward. But for those that like talking, when you deep clean, back in the day, I made a list. I think it was called Managers of Their Home, or Scheduling Your Home. I think that's what it's called. Managers of Your Home. Terry Maxwell. They did a book way back in the day. Still can get it. It was a great way to organize my managers of their chores. That's what it's called. Sorry. That's where I learned to like schedule life. Now there's internet and there's Fly Lady system and everybody else's system, and that's great. Great idea. So what I did, I sat in my kitchen. I took a notepad out and I wrote down every single thing I would do in my kitchen, like wiping the counters, the cupboards on the outside, the inside, wiping the shelves, organizing the food, cleaning the windows, doing the curtains, wiping, I don't have any fans in here, but the dining room, the fan blades, deep cleaning the sink, cleaning inside every cupboard, cleaning out the ice machine, all those things, writing everything down, microwave, oven, stove, every single thing written out on a piece of paper. It's a big piece of paper. And then I typed it up, and then, so we would take that piece and I would stick it like on my little sleeve papers, And that would be when I said, okay, deep clean, kids. Everybody would take a job and do it. So that somebody's job might be wiping off the bar stool. Somebody's job might be wiping the table legs. It just gave them an opportunity to mark every single thing off. So for myself now, my kids are getting older. They will help with chores. My kids do chores. Yes, they do. They do plenty of chores. We have a whole downstairs of our house that requires, it's as big as upstairs. So it requires just the same amount of cleaning. So that area gets clean. And then we have a whole outside. We have a bath, we have plenty to clean. When you guys see me clean, I clean like such a small area. And it's the one that I feel like I want to clean. And as a mom, sometimes you want to do certain areas. Like I clean upstairs. That's just the one I like to do. I don't clean so much downstairs because I'm not down there all the time. So for me, it's like out of sight, out of mind. It doesn't bother me. I probably would clean it more if I saw it every single day, but they take care of that. So anyways, so the deep cleaning, I'm going to do most of it today. I might have a few things I leave extra to let them do depending on how quickly I get my stuff done, and I'll just mark it on our little list over here, and everybody will tackle a few and it'll be done quick. Like we can deep clean a whole room in like real quick. I'm going to say a half hour. Real fast and done because my kids are older. They can do those things. But if I have a lot of little ones and there was no time to deep clean, I would have that big giant list. It takes time to make that list. You're gonna sit and you're gonna write it out, type it up. It's gonna take you a while, but you're gonna have that list forever. So remember that. I would put it in my refrigerator, and every day from when my kids took a nap from 1 to 1:30, I'd say, you know what? I'm gonna go tackle my list for a half hour. So I'd take my little list and I'd do as much as I could in that half hour, and I would get it done every single day until that area got deep cleaned. So stretch it out. That's how you get your cleaning done if you can't like do it all in a day. I remember way back in the day, way before I did all that, just taking days to clean, like days. I remember it was the spring cleaning. I would literally just tear apart an entire room, go to one room, just clean everything really, really good. And then like, as I just kept moving the junk to every other room, and the house would be in shambles for like a week until I got through every single room. My focus was like one room a day. And so I thought if I could just clean and do that, but meanwhile, everything else got put aside, which it worked. It was a little chaotic, but it worked. And now I'm like, so much easier to kind of plan out your life. The internet is so great to be able to, it's so bad and it's so great at the same time to help share with you a whole lot of different ways of cleaning, because everybody cleans differently. Everybody, like my cleaning methods are different than your cleaning methods. My organization is different than your organization. Everybody works differently. So if you can find someone that closely or similarly, can relate and clean, that's the key. Like if my method doesn't work, or my method, the ones I use doesn't work, then do somebody else's. Like there is so much out there, which is amazing. So thank goodness for the internet. Do you ever think anybody would say that? YouTube can be your best friend, but it can also be your worst enemy. No, I'm just kidding. So all good things. So I'm going to focus on cleaning my kitchen and dining room today. It's going to be a great day. I'm going to earbud in some inspiration music to keep me going. And I'm going to start in here. So the first thing I'll do, I don't have to clean so much at the top because I did already wipe all that stuff off when I changed everything out for the season. We'll be taking it all down for Christmas stuff and adding Christmas stuff, but I will, work on curtains, all those things. I've got some backsplash. I'm thinking in my head projects. I'm still talking. I'm so sorry. I'm thinking projects for the winter. I've got a bunch of tile, a whole stack of tile, and I think it's enough to do in my kitchen. Do you think I could do tiling? I don't know. I've looked up some videos. I'm like, I feel like I could do this. We'll see. That might be an option because this is just peel and stick the wallpaper. It's great. It's held up amazing. I've not even replaced any of it. Awesome. Walmart, love it. But the tile might be really good. We'll see. I might do that. Thinking about painting. Thinking not upstairs here. The upstairs, I like my color upstairs. The blue walls, I still like those, but I might change those. We will see. And then our downstairs is real dark gray, and I do like, it's like smoke. I think it's called Smoke Mountain Smoke. Like it, but I would like to lighten it up. That would be a huge undertaking because there's stairs, tons of wall space. It's a whole big area. We're going to see. We're going to see. Like, how motivated am I this winter to do something? And in my bedroom, I'd love to paint my bedroom. Do I? I don't know. So all these big projects in my head. Is it something I can do? We're just gonna wait and see how the winter feels out and how much time I feel like I have extra. I guess it depends on how cold it is and how much I don't get outside. So, all right, no more talking. Zip the lip. Let's get going with our day. Ready for a motivational? It's gonna be motivational Thursday. That's what I'm feeling like. So let's get some deep cleaning done for your day. All right, let's go. I've got a small amount of dishes here. I'm just gonna wash these real quick and set them in the dishwasher to dry, just to get my sink clean. right, ready finally now to get going. So I'm gonna fill my sink up with water. I'm gonna put in some mixture here to clean. I'm literally gonna put some soap in here to cut the grease. I'm gonna put a little vinegar in here for cleaning, and then I've also got a bunch of essential oils. Haven't used essential oils in a long time. It's one of those things I forget I have. So I'm gonna put this in here, and then I can use this sink to wipe everything down. I was able to use a bunch of essential oils. I found that there was a ton in my little pull-out thing here that had been already used up. So that's good because I have a bunch of others that I need to bring over here to use. So it had lemongrass, orange, and eucalyptus. Smells good, refreshing, wake you up kind of smells. For myself, I'm going to work on cleaning from the top down because dirt will go down. So I'm going to wipe all the cabinet faces on the top down, and then and take the curtain down as well. Sometimes when cleaning, I'm just using a Norwex cloth, and that wipes pretty good, but I had like a big scrape across the cabinet, so I just used a magic eraser and it wiped off really good. So my cabinets have held up so good. Some people ask, how is the self-painting going? So I never even really sanded these and just used a semi-gloss on them. The whites stayed on amazing. There's a couple spots that I had to touch up, but not very often. The gray in the bottom, there's a couple more spots because, you know, they are that shiny, fakey wood, whatever kind of wood that they use in the bottom. So there's a few spots on the bottom that have gotten scraped, but I just touch them up with paint, and it's mostly where someone gouged it with a knife or something, you know, just kids in life. But for the most part, they've held up so good. So I was very happy redoing this. I'm glad I redid all my cabinets this way. So would I do them all white? That's an option, isn't it? Probably. I like the contrast just because the dark does, because I have kids. That's the main reason. I have kids and they make a mess. They get things dirty, they touch things. So the top cabinets obviously don't get touched as much. Around the handles obviously do. But for the most part, they stay pretty good. But the gray ones in the bottom for sure definitely take a, you know, dirtiness because of kids, just because of kids. But it's all good. So let's keep cleaning. Once my whole top cupboards are cleaned, you can wipe the walls if they're dirty. Mine aren't dirty at all. Like nothing gets up on there. So I'm just gonna wipe the top of my refrigerator and freezers off. Refrigerators off. These are the refrigerators. Okay, instead of cleaning the inside of my cabinets out right yet, I'm gonna still work on doing the surfaces and everything. So I'm moving on to my countertop main space, wipe all the way around, and then I'll move to the bottom. Usually around light switches, door handles, that's why I use the magic eraser where lots of fingerprints go. how is it Thursday and the microwave is already dirty? I have this purple mat here, and this is to cover the food, and I feel like my kids are just putting food on it and letting the stuff splatter. So I'm gonna have to remind them to put that on top of things that are gonna explode in the microwave. It's all good. Kids, that's what happens. And then I'm going to start cleaning my stove here. So I'm going to turn my oven on and do the self-cleaning oven so I don't have to clean the inside, which is good. And then I'm just going to take some, I don't know if I got barkeeper spray. I'm going to have to see what I got here to scrub the top of this down really good because it is definitely dirty. And I'm going to put some gloves on because I don't usually use chemicals. And the only time I use chemicals is when I clean this out really good. And I feel like this is going to be one of those days to use them. I could only find one glove. The other one has a hole in the fingertips. I feel like Jaden's been telling me, put that on your list, Mom, and I keep forgetting. So I just wrote it on my grocery list. Like the rubber gloves to use. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in this. I switched out my Norwex cloth for just a no-name microfiber cloth because I don't want all the chemicals and the cleaners to get stuck inside the Norwex ones because those are just for the natural cleaning stuff. It just makes them better. So I'm gonna get something else out here with a brush and scrub this. Okay, I found this Goo Gone. It's oven and grill cleaner. So I don't know, baked on grease and food spills with foaming action. I just sprayed it around the rims of my burners because that's where food gets in. I'm gonna go spray it on the grates as well and let that kind of sit in the sink here. Okay, the only problem was that this is the squirt bottle. It sprays like just in a distinct pattern. It's not like a mist around it. It's just like one straight line. So I had to kind of spray it a few times to get it. But this is like eating off the grease. I feel like this is going to work. Okay, using the rubber glove, it's only protecting one hand because I usually use my right hand, so I should just switch it, make it backwards, but it works. So this stuff is working really good. There's a few spots I'm going to respray and let it soak. I'll let that soak on there for a few minutes. I'm going to start working on wiping the bottom cabinets. All right, that took some scrubbing. So barkeeper's friend, no. Favorite would be that Goo Gone stuff. That worked really good around the stove. Caked down underneath my things, so I just use a metal scrubber and scrubbed off. It's good, amazing. Oh my goodness, that took me a long time just to clean that out. Oh, but it's clean. Let me get some more in here. So I know it's gonna be loud with the water, but the stove is dirty, the oven is dirty. That took me a good half hour just to clean that off, but it's done and clean, so I can rest. So this was the stuff to use. I just got rid of my bar creepers, friend, because I don't use it for anything but the like cleaning that off, and it didn't do a good job. Right here, I got this at TJ Maxx for $5, so this was good. All right, did I use these up? So now what I'm gonna do, I have to clean my refrigerators, but I'm gonna do that and then inside my dishwasher. But I'm gonna just do in my cupboards real quick, open them up, wipe out real quick, organize. The food ones I'll probably refill in a minute. We'll see, but I'm just gonna go through real quick and straighten, just make sure that they're all at least gone through, and then make sure there's nothing that doesn't need to be in there. If I need to take something out and put it in the garage so I can get rid of it, I will do that as well. So, all right, fill up the sink so I can wipe them out. A long time ago, I filled in my cabinet cupboards, especially these are older, shelf liner paper. I put that in there, and way nicer to clean it out. So, all right, let's clean. Now I'm wiping this cupboard up because I had put my baking spray in there, and it's right to the top of the shelf, and I push it and it sprayed all in the back of there. So I'm gonna wipe that out. There is a few small things there I'm gonna throw away. The tapioca, I've had this in there for years. Again, I went through a phase where I thought I loved tapioca. I just don't love it. It's good once in a while, but I just don't really like the cow's milk anymore. Probably made with coconut milk. It's just something I'm not eating. So this has been in here for years. Throw these away, and I have a tiny little bag of citric acid. I have a whole container here, so it's just open and time to pitch. So I took a lot of stuff out of this cupboard over here. So this is going to be one where I'm going to like water bottles for one. These were good, like this we don't even use anymore. These cups were from Walmart, and they're just cheapy. They don't work as good as the restaurant ones. They're scratched, they're gross. I found a prawn cocktail chip over there, like somebody hid that from one of our snack bins, so that's gonna have to go in the pantry here. I never used this. We bought this, never used it. So this will go in the donate pile. And all these lids for these water bottles. We don't take these water bottles anymore. I usually just grab a disposable because it's one of those things. Some kids have like a hydro flask. I'll probably for Christmas get the kids one of those, and that will be like a good gift for them because they'll be permanent. They're getting older where they do need stuff like that versus these are painted like clean and keep going. So I'm just gonna put all this stuff away to give away. This is gonna go down the garage. I don't think I've used this at all. We have the smaller ones, and those seem to work. This is one of those things like you have to have a huge party to use it. So I will put it in the garage for if we need it for something. And dark chocolate, like whose are these? I need to put those in a special spot as well. Okay, wipe this out. The top cupboards are clean. I'm working on the bottom. I feel like the pan cupboard is the one that has so much stuff in there because it's just used with the oven, and there's just a lot of like, you know, greasy pans, but I mean, it's good. We just put them in here. These all get used. Okay, how are you doing? I'm doing great. I feel like it's taking me a long time, which is normal because there's a lot to clean. I decided I'm trying to like take out things I don't use. And so like I had all those utensils up there, haven't touched those. So those are gonna go to the donate pile. Something else that I've had for a while is my big giant plastic containers. I bought these. I think I bought one online at one time, and then I went to TJ Maxx and they had them, and I was like, and they're way cheaper. So I'm gonna put these in the garage because again, it's one of those things I don't really use those because they're kind of really big. Good when you have a lot of kids or make a lot of things like Christmas cookies, things like that, but I haven't used them in a while. So I'm gonna put them downstairs, and I put on my list, like I need smaller ones than that, probably about 3/4 to half of those sizes. So I'm gonna see though, just using what I have, if like that's enough, and then we'll see if we even need any more. So I'm gonna put those away. That's how you do things. You move it out, and if you don't use it for a while, then there's no need to. So just that's how you go through things. So you don't accumulate too much stuff that you don't touch. There was a few like serving dishes, and I was like, do I get rid of them? And I'm like, you know what? It's gonna be the holidays. We're probably gonna use them. So save them for things like that. But if you don't really use it, get rid of it. I left the last cupboard that needs to be cleaned. Not organized at all. So I'm going to, I think this just came right out. So I need to wipe behind there because it's really dirty, and then clean this bin out. I feel like that took forever. It actually did, but I've got everything cleaned out, got everything down there, gone through. If I haven't touched it or used it, I threw it away. A lot of just used stuff, so it's good, and I have a pile to take down to the garage and put it elsewhere in the house. So I'm just gonna rinse my sink out real good, and then I'm gonna go on to filling out my pantries. Okay, so my sink's got a little bit of soap because I filled up my soap container and it's overflowing. I'll use it when I wash dishes. I had a strainer I got at TJ Maxx last year, and it kind of like warped and it didn't last. I'll kind of use it, kind of not. I got this one. It's an OXO one I bought on Amazon. It works. I saved it. I'm glad I did because it does work. It's harder to clean out, but it stayed and has worked, so that's good. Wiping the windows, and then is that it? Then it's gonna be the food and the refrigerators. Time's getting away from me, but I'm just gonna do this real quick and then it'll be done. Now I'm gonna go real quick. I just made a list of how many cans I need to fill this up. I'm gonna go get this from the other pantry and bring them over here. I want to fill my glass jars with some snacks. They did really good. We still have one little Krabby Patty left. So this is good. I think I'm going to put in these. I got these nerds ropes. I know they're going to be shoved in there, but it'll still be something they can take out. Now the red, white, and blue one probably doesn't go with the fall theme, but the candy's good and the kids asked for it. So this is in there. And I've got Oreos and some of these, like, whatever. I think they're Halloween spooky, sweet and crunchy. They're like nerds on licorice, I think. So just a little bit of this and a few little candy squares. So I'll put those in the pantry with the bags and set these over here. One of my viewers gave me this gift when little Samuel was born. I forgot I had this, Mimi's Kitchen. So sweet. So I'm gonna put this back over here. These are really good snacks. I am loving these. I've been eating these up. Yeah, been really good. I've been leaving these out because they've gotten eaten. I'm gonna go in my pantry real quick, see what I can arrange and clean up real quick. A lot of you ask, I usually send it in the comments, why do you step up in your pantry? Because this right here is our stairs. Like if you walked around my kitchen, it would be the stairs to the basement. So this is like the ceiling in the basement. Okay, that was a lot of going through. I threw out a few things that were just crushed and smushed and broken. I did throw out a whole, that Asian snack mix. Nobody liked that. I thought it was a little bit different. It wasn't very good. We got that at the bulk food store, so what are you gonna do? Buy and some goes to the trash. But for the most part, it's all organized. Put some more snacks in there to use this one up. It's good. So that's taking a lot longer than expected. It's almost time to get the kids and do school. So I'm gonna try to hurry. I'm gonna clean my refrigerators real quick, wipe the outside. Mostly do that every week, so it's no big deal. Clean inside real quick. I don't think I have to do a super deep clean, but we'll see as we open it up. Is it wrong I'm eating all the candy corn before breakfast? Yes, it's okay. There's only a few pieces. I'm gonna just pull them out. I'm gonna wipe the floor in between. There's a little bit of yuck. Where kids spill stuff, I'm just gonna wipe it up. Okay, cleaning up. I decided to get rid of the containers with these white lids because I bought these ones at Goodwill. When I was redoing my pantry, I bought some on Amazon and they work good. The snap tight lids, those do good. These just don't close all the time, so they're always open. kind of pointless, so the food gets bad. So I'm just gonna throw them away. It's better just to put it in a bag and chip clip it. So, or clothespin it. All right, kitchen is done. I just took my rugs off. I definitely run the vacuums. I gotta start school with the kids, so I'm gonna just real quick do a little bit in the dining room and put that on the list for the kids to do, like dust, wipe the stuff down. It's what it is. If you can't do it all yourself, you know, enlist your kids' help. I'm gonna take the curtains down though, get those in the washer so I can do that, and then they'll help with the rest. So what I'm going to do is, my work is done right now, like I said, so because we have to start school and get that done. So I wrote down what the kids are to do. I just noticed another one. I just saw the trash can, I'm like, that's dirty, it needs to be wiped. So things like clean the trash can, wipe the trash can, wipe the bar stools and the legs, the table benches, the legs of the table, the tabletop, get everything off the floor, clean the table that's over there with the CD player on it. For school, wipe off the coffee station, things like that they can do that's not too bad, like clean the windows. Let me write that down, because I didn't clean windows in there, did I? Remembering them. So those can be things that they do, and you know, when they're doing stuff, and I can work on school and stuff with the kids. So this is good. I've got a pile here for them to put away as well. I'm saving, I have a bunch of rags, and I was gonna like, I usually save them because they get used up, but I was thinking, I have a lot of little ones. My nativity sets I have packed for Christmas. I'm pretty sure I wrap them up in like toilet paper or tissue paper. I feel like I'm going to save those and use that to wrap up my little nativity figures with. So that's going to go downstairs in the Christmas box, and then we're going to do great today. So I'm going to take a break from you guys. I'll make breakfast here in a little bit, but all my deep cleaning that I'm going to do is done. Everything else the kids will help out by doing. So it took a couple hours. That was about 2.5 hours for me to do that with camera time as well. That's a lot of cleaning, but it was dirty. So that's what happens when you don't do it very often. So, okay, can take a break. I got to get school life with the kids. Okay, so we're doing our school. We got our group stuff done. So I'm going to whip some eggs together. Some of them, one of those, I had some little Jimmy Dean sandwiches in the freezer. They're good. Some are opting for that, some just want scrambled eggs. So I'm just gonna do some scrambled eggs. Some are gonna put on tortilla, some's gonna have with bacon, some's gonna have with cheese. So I'll just make scrambled eggs, and then each bowl I'll put separately, easy. I think for my curtains, I'm only gonna put 2 of them back on here. I have 4, but I feel like they're super, like just make them more bulky. I just think I'm gonna do the 2. Okay, I need to get, there needs to be a piece for that middle so it doesn't droop down. So I need to make it a note to like find, I think we at one time bought we thought it was the right depth between the wall and that, but it wasn't, so I don't have it. So these are wet. I just hung them up so they can dry. I think that's going to be better, and then these in here are a little bit less. So I think that's going to work out. I don't really like the thickness of it. So perfect. This is done. Kids are all helping with chores. We're getting things done, moving and grooving. That's the key. So we did our group school real quick, got that done. That was like my most important. So I figured let me sit and get that done. So we did that. Now everybody's helping with chores. They'll get that done, and then I got to run Jaden to work, and then I'll come back, and then I'll keep finishing up life so we can keep moving. All right, I'm back. We've done school. Kids have got their individual school done, finished, and out the door. They're all done, put away. I'm like, okay, now we're moving on to the next phase. So I had to do a couple emails. A couple kids are outside. It's beautiful sunshine. I thought I gotta get dinner rolling because, again, I have to leave and it'll be right before dinner. So I'm gonna make jambalaya. My version of jambalaya, super simple, super easy. I've got a container of chicken, all ground up. I already did my drumsticks and my chicken breast and ground them up to disguise them. I've got one turkey sausage. I'm gonna cut this up, and I think I'm gonna use up my yellow rice. Again, this might not work, but I have a whole container and we've not used it for anything. Let me see. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm gonna just do regular rice, and then I'm gonna do Cajun seasoning, and I think over here, diced tomatoes. I think that's it. Do you put a little chicken bouillon? I'm pretty sure chicken bouillon in it too. Usually put peppers in it. I'm skipping all that because, you know, life today. So I'm gonna come over, I'm gonna chop them up, put them over here and saute it. It's simple and easy. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. So is anybody else having a great day today? I feel like my day is going very well. It's busy, but I feel like it's going well, even though I got a lot done. I got up early. Good. You know, after you clean those, you're not sure if they're gonna relight. Just getting up early and getting myself together and going, and I'm like, I got all this done, which was huge. I'm staring at this curtain right here. I don't know if I should add, I took out 2 layers of it. See how thin it is? You can see the Christmas lights through there now. But I feel like it matches more over there. So let me stir it for a little bit more because I feel like the other part is too full. Sorry, thinking 10 things. So I'm thinking just the 2. We'll see. We're gonna see. Anyways, great day. Getting things done, feeling good. We're getting laundry done. I have to start editing because I'm gonna have to leave out the door here in a little bit, but I'm gonna get dinner done. While this is cooking, I can go edit. Let me get my sausage. This is good. This is a great recipe. Put like in your pressure cooker, in your slow cooker, all those good places because it's quick and easy. I'm gonna do this right now because, you know, I have to know, I don't know, I'm sure they sell green pepper dried. I'm sure they do. Like I used to get at the Amish store. That would be helpful because there's many recipes where I'm like, oh, I wish I could add that to it. So this is good. I'm not really gonna saute these because this is already cooked, right? Let's just hurry on this. Let's just do a quick meal. So this is the chicken. It's all ground up, put that in there. And then the sausage, and then we're gonna put a can of diced tomatoes. I might have to add 2. Will 1 be enough? I think 1 might be good. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll do chicken bouillon, or I also have the tomato bouillon. Let me get the tomato one. I'm gonna add tomato bouillon to this. This is a 1-pot wonder right here. Throw this all in. And then I'm gonna get my rice. Not gonna rinse my rice today because life is busy for me right now. So I'm literally just, I was gonna saute all this. I didn't do any of that. That is quite all right. We're gonna add 2 scoops of rice. And then I'm gonna add some water here. Oh, this goes in here. Let me get some water. And look at this, you add Cajun seasoning. I think I like the other one. Or is this one good? This one's good. This is how you make jambalaya real quick. I know it's not authentic. Missing the shrimp. I totally just flung that. My spurtles are flipping stuff everywhere. Let me clean up that mess. Easy. This is great, in like I said, in a pressure cooker, slow cooker, because it's all literally just has to heat up and cook. So I'm gonna leave this here. It's got a lot of chicken in it. In fact, I've done half of that, but it'll be good. Taste it. If it tastes like the flavor you want, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna put a lid on this. It's gonna come to a boil. I'm gonna have to turn it down. Dinner's done. I have to go to my desk now and sit and edit today's video for a while, and then I can be ready to go because I have to leave here in a few hours. So back in a little bit. All right, so I've been editing today's video. This is done. Right there, jambalaya. This is gonna be dinner for tonight. That's it, that's finished for my day. So I wanted to come outside here because the kids are in there. Maddie's playing with slime. Boys are down on the trampoline jumping. It's a beautiful, gorgeous day. So I'm gonna finish today's video and close it. It's like 2 in the afternoon, but I need to finish editing so I can be done because I have to head out the door in about an hour to go run another team because the teens are running this week. That's okay, that's what they're doing. It's a busier time. It'll slow down. It's just a busier week this week. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I have to do little things like go to the bank. I was gonna go pick up a bushel of apples, all those good things, and then come back. We'll have dinner, and then we will go to church tonight. So it's been a good day, a very good day. I feel like the last couple days have been kind of, I mean, I've been doing stuff, but like not a lot of stuff, but you know, just life, which does take up a lot of time. But today I'm like, okay, I got that whole kitchen and dining room cleaned up. I'm feeling like I did something good. So I got the rug sitting outside here drying. It's just a good day. It's been a great day. It's a beautiful day, sunshine, and just a good day. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember, you are designed, created, and selected by God to do great, wonderful things. And I'm going to see you tomorrow with another video. It's Friday. Yay! The end of the week. We'll see you tomorrow. All right. Bye.